Okay, we're back with some more World's Edison content. So today we have LA Jesus on 1344 going up against Lolo on 123. I'm assuming they just don't play online, and that's an alt. LA Jesus we've seen loads of times here on the channel. Big, like high level, high ranked Edison player. So yeah, we've seen them loads of times. I can't remember if we've seen Lolo in different formats past before ratings resets, but yeah, they're in Edison Worlds. 9 of 93 players they qualified, so must also be pretty good themselves. This is round 7. I can't quite work out who these guys are in the standings on the format library challenge page, but I am assuming if they're still playing in round 7, then they've got a chance to top, so I'm going to assume they're on the bubble here. Opening hands are Raiko, Dad, D Prison, Charge, and Rota. Cards of Consonants, Whitestone, Super Rejuve, Reckless, Future Fusion, and Red MD. So this is Twilight, and this is Dragon Turbo. So Lolo going to start us off with Future Fusion. Shows 5-headed. Yep. Whitestone, Prime, Whitestone, Flamvel, and Quackimiru. Picking up 2 Blue Eyes there. Yeah, I think gonna Cards of Consonants away the Whitestone, pick up Cards of Consonants and Red MD. Yeah, grab the 3rd Blue Eyes now. Yeah, just gonna have to set the Reckless, set the cards, and pass it over. I think now. Oh no, they're gonna Rejuve as well. Yeah, so they're just gonna pick up the 1, which was the Debris Dragon. Yeah, maybe if they'd have done that, they could have. Oh yeah, sorry, Super Rejuve is only in end phase. Yeah, ignore me. I was going to say, I know it's quick play, but I forget that the draws only happen in end phase. I hate dragons. Okay, pass, draw return is bottomless. Charge now, Mills, Vayu, Deck Devi, and Gauze. Vayu's a nice hit there. Picks up Raiko. Yeah, 2 Raikos in hand, nice. They're going to Rota now for... Oh. Yeah, a bit of lag. There was loads of lag this weekend. Rota for the Armonite. Armonite is going to dump the Necro. Yeah, that's nice. Yep, and that actually does. Yeah, I was going to say that puts you on 3 darks for Dad already. So, wow, nice. Yeah, what's the hit here? Okay, they're going to choose a blind instead of go for the Future Fusion. I think that's fine. They hit the cards, then they're going to Vayu, hit the other one. That hits the Reckless Greed. Yeah. Okay, you're okay with that. Future Fusion is going to get left up, I assume, because they want to keep the Necro in play against dragons. But yes, that's 14 and 24, and 28, sorry, going to set the bottomless, set the D Prison now, and pass. Okay, 1 of 2 on Reckless. But they do now get to trade in the Blue Eyes, so that's Trag and Card Destruction. They're going to Debris someone out of the Whitestone now. Yeah, they can use the Whitestone for the Red MD, or the Debris for the Red MD. Yeah, that works. Red MD is going to get hit with the bottomless, but not before he gets a chance to revive the prime material. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. This is Black Rose, right? Big think. Yeah, nice. Oh, it's the wrong art of Black Rose, though. Jesus. Okay. So Black Rose now. Yeah, Black Rose the field. You're okay with this position, right? If you're dragons, because you've got Instant Fusion to get a Red MD back online. You've got Trag if you're attacked, and you've got Card Destruction if you really want to get these Blue Eyes out of hand. And actually, you had Quackimiru engrave, and that kind of just solos this match, right? So, Darkfire into Red MD. Yeah, Red MD into Quackimiru. Yeah, nice. Battle phase. I mean, this is already a load of damage as well. So, 19 and 28. Taking them down to 33. Reveal the Blue Eyes now. Pass it over. Draw for turn. No way. No way. The whole gang's back together. So, 3 Raikos in hand. Yeah, they're going to set the Raiko, pass it over. Going to Red MD now, bring back the Black Rose. And Quackimiru, yeah, going to take out the Raiko. Raiko going to take out the Red MD. Mills, Sirocco, and Burial. Oh, feels a bit rough having gotten rid of the Vayu for Dad. But yeah, the Necro probably comes up here. Yeah, it's a Necro here for the Black Rose attack as well. End phase is going to reveal the Blue Eyes, pass it over. Draw for turn is Card Trooper. Yeah, you just can't Card Trooper here, right? You're just going to have to set Raiko and hope. Pass, draw for turn is heavy. Yeah, Quackimiru going to get in. That's going to take out the Black Rose, Mills, Greffa, Icarus, and Hamster. Okay, still not a lot they can do here. Pass, draw for turn is Sirocco. I think it's just set Raiko and pass again, right? Yeah, set Raiko, pass, draw for turn is reckless. Kwakimiru going to attempt to get in. That is going to pop the Kwakimiru. Mills, Gale, Allure heavy. Okay, these mills have been terrible. Okay, big thing here from Lolo. Yeah, they're not in a great position. The Blue Eyes are now doing less for them than they'd hoped. Just going to set the reckless pass. Draw for turn is the Vayu. Yeah, I mean, you got two options, right? You set the Vayu, or you try and mill your way out of it with the Card Trooper. But Dragons is one of those decks where if you really commit to it, and then they just drop a bunch of dragons on you, you are cooked. And 33 is not enough life points to leave a Card Trooper out there. Okay, draw for turn is Vortex Trooper. They're going to Reckless now. Debris and Magical Stone picked up there. Magical Stone's good. Debris is also good. Debris for the White Stone. Yeah, set the Magical Stone and hit him with the Card Destruction. Okay, picks up Magical Stone, trade in Vortex Trooper, Debris, and Cards of Continents. Picks up Shura, interesting. And Trap Dust Shoot. Yeah, we are seeing a load of people in... I said this was Twilight as well. It's not. It's Vayu Turbo. It looked like Twilight, I guess, with the Hand of Charge and Dad at the start. But yeah, it's definitely Vayu. Yeah, interesting that people are playing Shura in their Vayu decks. Normally this is just a teched one-off. It's a way to get Vayu out of the deck. It's a way to get a light on as well for Chaos Orc with the Magical Android. So yeah, really good card to use. Also another target for Icarus, which we did see as well. So yeah, normally the tech package is a Shura and an Icarus. Cards of Continents now. Pitches Debris, grabs Super Rejuve and Super Rejuve. Okay, can you use one of those? Have you not pitched too much already? Magical Stone, pitches Trade-in and Vortex Trooper, adds back Instant Fusion. Yeah, I guess you've got... Yeah, Instant Fusion gives you Synchro lines, right? So that's into Mariner. Oh, this is Bria. Okay, yeah. Nice. Very nice. Okay, Bria can bounce back now and then get him for the exact game. Very nice. Very nice. Lolo saw the line there. Okay, let's go into game number 2 now. LA Jesus is going to get to start. Opening hands are Torrential, Trade-in, Debris, Giant Trunade, and Crow. Crow's nice to see. Dad, Necro, Vayu, Torrential, Greffa, and Deck Devi on this side. Okay, so Greffa coming out now with Vayu and Sirocco. They're going to attempt to use that. That's going to get hit with the Crow. Yep, they're going to set the Torrential now and pass it back. How are they battle phasing? What's happened there? Yeah, we spotted them lag. Okay. Okay, pass. Draw for turns card. I've never seen that before. But okay. Cards of Consonants kind of unlocks the hand a little bit here. So Debris now pitch for Card Destruction and Upstart. Upstart grabs Cards of Continents. Yeah, they can Card Destruction now if they want to. And actually, looking at the hand, might not be a terrible idea. That Dad is a threat, but then putting Necro Gardener in grave isn't great. They're going to Giant Trunade now. Oh, saw it, yeah. And they're going to set their own Torrential. Okay. Yeah, it's tough with Card Destruction because you don't want to use too many cards and then not draw that many cards. So, yeah, it's tough to know how to play that out. I'm not a Dragon player, so it's, yeah, not something that I'm familiar with. Okay, Greffa is going to pitch the Necro Gardener now, dump the Vayu. Yeah, drop the Dad now. Oh, baby. No Prio, going to get met with the Torrential. Yeah, now you can Vayu for the Armed Wing, and then drop the Armageddon Knight, dump the Vayu, and now this is 14 and 23. And a set Deck Devi. Yeah, that's not bad. There's a surprising amount of stuff that you can hit with Deck Devi and Dragons. So yeah, that does feel good. Draw for turn is prime material. They're going to Deck Devi now. They're going to get a look at the hand. They're going to prime. Are we doing this? Okay. Oh, they're just leaving Deck Devi up. Yeah. Okay. So they've drawn into cards now, so they're going to get to see the hand again. And yeah. see that there's still nothing they can rip out. Pass, draw for turn is solemn now. Yeah, they've seen the Gauls though, so they know that they're going to have to one-shot if they don't want to play into the Gauls. So how are they going to do this? They're just going to pass, yeah, after they summon the Armor Master. I think that's fine. Draw for turn is Debris, which is going to get ripped. Pass, draw for turn is Greffa. Okay, Greffa's good. They just need a Dark in hand to get something going. Draw for turn is Mirror Force now, and that's the last turn on deck. Debris draw for turn is MST. It's tough to know what to do here if you're LA Jesus. I think you have to get aggressive at some point, but this Gauls just currently kills you, right? So it can't be yet. Okay, draw for turn is Vortex Trooper. Gonna Heavy Storm now, hits the Solemn and the Torrential. Feels like a bit of a misplay setting into that heavy, but okay. Vortex Trooper set now, pass, draw for turn is Icarus. Greffa coming out now, yeah. Armor Master can get through the Vortex Trooper, but he's gonna cost them a draw. And then Armageddon Knight gonna get in. Okay, Gauls coming out now. Yep, and Greffa can get over one of the Gauls tokens. They can set the Icarus now. The Icarus gives them a way to out this Gaul, so they're okay with that. Pass, draw for turn is Magical Stone. They're going to put the Gauls in attack. Yep. They're going to Necro Gardener the attack of the Gauls first. Yeah, hopefully goad them into setting something. But they can now Icarus. Yeah, Icarus in end phase hits the Gauls in the instant fusion. Okay, they missed the Mirror Force, but they have the MST. And the Greffa in hand just kind of secures it. Yep, nice. Very nice. Very nice clean up from LA Jesus there. Okay. Game number 3. Dragons going first. Never where you want to be in round 7 of Worlds, but okay. Dark Greffa, Sirocco, Raiko, Icarus, and Fossil Diner. Fossil Diner. Cool. Flammable Guard, Heavy Storm, Pot of Avarice, Card Trooper, Blue Eyes, and Cards of Consonance. They've got Cards of Consonance online though, so they do have some options here. Yeah, Pitch Flamvel draws into Red MD and Super Rejuve. They're going to play the Super Rejuve to draw 1 in M phase and just pass it over. Draw for turn is Crow now. Crow's pretty good. Okay, Greffa coming out, pitching Sirocco, dumping Vayu. Yeah, this is nice. Vayu and Sirocco for Armed Wing. Battle phase 17 and 23. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Sets the Icarus attack now and pass. This Icarus attack has been huge this whole match, so I'm seeing the vision. Okay, draw for turn is Vortex Trooper. They can use this Vortex Trooper if they want to, but they are going to Heavy Storm first. Card Trooper, the choice instead. Mills, Debris, Prime, and Whitestone. Okay. Okay. Yep. And then Whitestone going to grab Blue Eyes. Yeah, Magical Stone, pitch double Blue Eyes. Yeah, target is Rejuve, and they're going to hit the Rejuve with the DD Crow. Very nice. Okay, Avarice now. Prime out. Yeah, so it's everything but Prime, right? Yeah, Blue Eyes, and Flamvel. Okay, draws are Red MD and Reckless. Okay, Card Trooper can get over this Greffa now. Main 2, probably set the Reckless. Yeah, set the Reckless and pass. Draw for turn is a Raiko. Okay, we're about to see it again. This time next turn, boys. We got the gang back together once again. Okay, Fossil Diner coming out now. Battle phase. Gonna attempt to get over this Card Trooper. That's gonna be successful, but it is gonna draw them into a Card to Continents. And then Fossil Diner gonna go in as well. This is just a Reckless, so it's not doing anything at the minute. Pass. Draw for turn is Giant Trunade. Going to Reckless into a Whitestone and an Upstart. Okay, now they've got Cards of Continents in rotation. That draws into a Trade and a Super Rejuve. Yep, grabs a Blue Eyes that can be traded away for Cards of Continents and Debris. Yeah, which can Upstart for Mirror Force. And then Cards of Continents. Yep, for the Debris, for the Blue Eyes and the Whitestone. Okay. Okay. Jeez. Okay, set the Vortex, set the Trunade. Set the Mirror Force, and yeah, in M phase, they're going to pick up 3 off of Super Rejuve, including Future Fusion. Okay. Hand size discard now, big think. Going to get rid of that Future Fusion. Yeah, it's not doing anything this late in the game as a Dragon player. Okay, pass. Draw for turn is the Card Trooper, not the 3rd Raiko. Thank the Lord. Okay. Yeah, so Fossil Diner to defense, and then Armed Wing going to attempt to go in. That's going to get hit with a Mirror Force. Main 2, they're going to set the Raiko and pass it over. 1 or 2 on Reckless now. They're going to set the debris, set the other reckless, and pass. Draw for turn is TT. Okay, Ryko flip now. That's going to go after the Vortex Trooper. Vortex Trooper is going to go off and grab the Magical Stone though. Mills are Virus, Grepher, and Armonite. Yeah, going to put the Fossil Diner in attack. This is going to run into the big fat debris. Sets the Vayu, sets the Torrential now. Pass, draw for turn. Okay, Reckless before we get to draw phase, obviously, yes, so they don't have as long to wait. This is 1 of 2 again. Yep, all good. How do Dragons close it out here though? So Magical Stone, pitches 2. Picks up Avarice and Blue Eyes. Avarice now. Yeah, we can see this is going to go through fine. So Prime Material, Card Trooper, Debris, White Stone, and Vortex. Shuffle them up, draws into Instant Fusion and White Stone. Okay. Sets the White Stone, sets the Instant Fusion. Pass. Is it not just White Stone into Red MD? Am I crazy? Because then you got Blue Eyes. Yeah. Oh no, sorry. They're under Fossil Diner. What am I talking about? Sorry. This Fossil Diner has been on the field so long I forgot about it. Okay. Yeah. Fossil Diner really locking them down now. Okay. So drawn for turn is Solemn Judgment. Ryko going to flip, but that is going to trigger the Torrential. Yeah. Going to get rid of everything. Yeah. And then... yeah, I was going to say they forgot the Mills there. Mills, Plague Spreader. Nice. Gauze and MST. Yep. Card Trooper coming down now. I'm going to have another go at 3 Mills. Rota, Necro and Gale. Necro's nice. Nice. They're doing a bit better with the Mills now. And that is just Card Trooper for game. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, because this is Instant Fusion and this is Giant Trunate. These aren't doing anything. Okay. Cool match. Cool match. I mean, it's really nice to see Dragons, you know, in Worlds, given the variation there versus, you know, the bird decks and the frog decks. Dragons is cool. It's really intimidating. I hate playing against Dragons. Just the way they can rip through their whole deck and then, you know, super rejuve into their like one of Heavy Storm, one of whatever it is, you know, that just absolutely obliterates you. It's really tough. I remember seeing a profile from one of the European Ultimate Time Wizards, and the guy playing Dragons, I think he did quite well. I can't remember if he topped or if he was like close to topping, because those things cut to top 8, and that's really tough when there's like 200 plus people in them. But he was playing Dragons and he had one card of each like side deck card in his side deck, so it was like one Lightning Vortex, one whatever, and his logic was basically, well, I'll just super rejuve into it, you know, I'm gonna see it, you know, I can play it one off, it's fine, no problem, because I'm gonna rip through my whole deck, and if I don't see it along the way, I'll see it when I super rejuve in the end phase. And, you know, that is just totally how Dragons kind of plays in the best case scenario. We saw Future Fusion go off once here, and it was going to be impactful, but then, you know, they got dad dropped on them and the game got slowed down. So, you know, Dragons still does have teeth when Future Fusion doesn't get to go off. It just depends how you build it. So really good from Lolo, but unfortunately not able to do it. Resident Channel feature, LA Jesus, able to take it down with his Vayu Turbo deck. And yeah, and it's a cool version as well. We already talked about the Icarus and the Shura, but you know, it's an interesting kind of case of Vayu Turbo. It's a little bit different from kind of the Sizzle 41 or the new kind of standard lists. This is definitely my kind of preferred version, because getting the access to Shura means that you have Vayu access quite easy through an attack, and that also puts you on Android, which gives you another light for Chaos Sorcerer. So I think this is kind of how I would play Vayu Turbo, and yeah, and LA Jesus doing it still strong in round 7 of Worlds.